are making this video in the hopes of clearing up some confusion about the differences between Phelps Island and Island Park. Mainly, their locations on maps. If you recall, in 2022 we made a video about Big Island where we discussed Mapiata Island and how it was mismarked on many maps. This was due to an error made in 1967 by the U.S. Geological Service. We showed a clip from Google Maps showing that the western half of Big Island was incorrectly labeled Mapiata Island and that Mapiata Island was in fact this little island on the north end of Searles Channel. Chuck learned of this error by attending a lecture given by Paul Maravillas for the West Tonka Historical Society in March of 2017. Paul informed us that he had recently filed a complaint to the federal government and that they ruled that a mistake had been made and they corrected it that December. It took over 5 years, but Google Maps now has Mapiata Island labeled in its correct location. A similar problem seems to have developed regarding Phelps Island. About a year ago, Chuck got into a debate on a Lake Minnetonka social media group with a gentleman who insisted that the landmass between the main channel in the east, the Seton Channel to the west, the Coffee Channel in the north and the Narrows to the south was called Phelps Island. He even cited Apple Maps pointing out that it clearly shows Phelps Island in the area by Casco Point. We showed him this 1905 map by the Twin Cities Rapid Transit Company which clearly shows Phelps Island. He scoffed at this, citing that the map was too old to be reliable and that the land is actually called Island Park. Phelps Island actually still is referred to by the locals as Island Park. This is because after Carrington Phelps lost the property to foreclosure in 1901, the island became incorporated as the village of Island Park. This lasted until 1963 when a referendum was passed and Island Park was annexed by the city of Mound. The Island Park Village Hall still sits on the island today. It is undergoing restoration and is planned on being put on the Registry of Historic Places. We have no idea why Apple Maps located Phelps Island in the wrong place. Apple says their map software primarily retrieves geographic location names by using a database called the Geographic Names Information System. This is maintained by the U.S. Geological Survey. We suspect the glitch was similar to the one that misplaced the Mapiata Island location. The important lesson learned here is that Phelps Island is the land mass that goes from the Black Lake Channel in the north to Zimmerman Pass in the south, and that this area was once the village of Island Park. Also, that old maps are probably more reliable than anything you can find on the internet today.
You made it to the end of the video. Hit like and subscribe for more great videos about Lake Minnetonka.